Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Looks like Ray might be hanging out there. Vanessa is in there this morning. Welcome in, everybody. Looks like due to a fat finger on my stream deck, we're going to be starting about a minute early today, which is just fine. Let's see, hang on, you guys might be going for a bit of a ride. Let's see, there we go. There we go. How is everybody this fine Sunday morning? We are farming again today. We're farming. So, there we go. Now we got some music. We are going to go see if we can get some winter wheat rolled up in Canada. Back to our favorite place in Edgewater. So, that is what we are going to do. Alright. Let's take a cruise past the old puppy here. Say hello to the farm dog this morning. Aww. Hey, there you go. Alright. Good boy. Alright, good dog. He's going home. Look at there. Alright. So let's cruise over here. We actually can take a cruise through here. Vanessa's got her coffee too this morning. Excellent, excellent. Alright. So, hang on, hang on. There we go. We're going to cruise through the barns here. And I will show you guys. We got a few things cleaned up and put away yesterday. So, got the gleaner cleaned up, fueled up, parked in the shed. Got the old Versatile cleaned up as well, put away. Our straight trucks put away. We do not have a shed big enough for our air drill. Potentially something in the future, but for right now, that baby is cleaned up and put away, waiting for some snow. So, the heavy harrow is put away, cleaned up. Fertilizer spreader and the Dimco wagon are also all put away, ready for winter slumber. Our headers and the MacDon swather also in the shed. Could use a paint job on this guy, but he's looking a little rough. Other than that, everything's good. We did find, oh, of course, we're going to be stuck here. We did find an old 1855 Oliver. We're going to make that an auger tractor, so to speak. So he's going to be hanging out with us. We still have our conveyor and our unloading conveyor. And then over here in the weeds somewhere is our little Super 88 and our Soaring Eagle drive over. So we'll have to try that out. Probably won't be till next year, but we got it anyway. So morning, Farmer Steve. Appreciate you stopping in, dropping a like for us. Thank you so much. You'll have to excuse my voice this morning. It's a little rough this morning. So we are going to, let's see if we can climb in this bad boy. Get fired up. Get our GPS turned on. And I think, there we go. That should soften up the voice just a little bit. Get a little coffee going in there. I think we will do just a straight north run there. Perfect. So, alright, first thing to do is, oh goodness, I gotta get my wheel is all jacked up this morning, as usual. Take that down just a little bit. That's, excuse me. That's better. Okay. let's get farming. Enough of this hoo-ha. Enough of this talking. So how is everybody doing this morning? It's a fine Sunday. We're going to go ahead and roll into the week. See what we can get done here. If this rolling doesn't take too long, I'd like to get a little fall spraying done. We got a couple of fields with some weeds that are starting to get away from us. So, and the dealer said he's got a new sprayer he'd like us to take a look at. It's not really an off-brand, so it doesn't fit in with us. However, might just work for our scenario. Vanessa's got choir today. That's awesome. She's got the coffee up as well. Beautiful. How was the trip? What was that, last weekend? You and Matt were hanging out at the casino. Hopefully that all went well for you guys. Hopefully a good time was had by everyone. And I know I saw Silver Eagle's map dropped today. Did Matt have another, or this week I should say, did Matt have another map that dropped? Okay. Could have been a better weekend, but all in all, not bad. As long as you had fun, I'd still call it a win for the weekend. So, good. All right. So as we're kind of cruising around here, we're cruising around with an eye on how we can open up these fields just a little bit. I don't want to do any dirt work, don't want to fill in any ditches, but I'm not afraid to get rid of a few trees here and there. This looks like a little spot we might be able to clean up, make that opening just a little bit bigger there. I'm not getting super close to the edge just because I don't want to get tangled up in everything. Although I probably should get close to the edge. I did miss a spot, Vanessa. Yes, ma'am, I did. Good morning, Mr. Bear. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. I can see along here we could take out a few of these trees here, square that up, give this spot just a little bit more of a wider area here, help course play out just a little bit. Could get rid of these trees here. Might be a winter logging project for us there, who knows? Who knows? Because this is where things get a little cagey. Because see, here's where I tried to take out the ditch and merge the two fields together, and that just did not go quite as well as I'd hoped. So I could terraform, fill in that open way, or take those trees out. I could, Vanessa, I like, and this is going to sound terrible, I like the ditches in there that give it the curves and give it that kind of challenge, that unique feel that Edgewater has. I don't mind getting rid of a few trees to take it, kind of square up some corners, things like that. But if possible, I'd like to leave the ditches in there. So that's kind of the thought there. We can get rid of a few of those trees along there, but I'm more kind of looking for areas to open up to give course play a little chance to kind of help us out for harvest here. Yep, exactly. That's kind of what we're looking at there. Vanessa's getting rid of the trees out in the middle there. Because yeah, I think there is one or two islands there that we could we could get rid of. And this is actually surprisingly, as long as the weather is okay, is not too bad of a ditch to just ease everything through. And that doesn't cause too much headache there, so. Overlapped a little with our lime there into the neighbor's field. I'm sure he doesn't mind. We're actually going to take a spin over into that field anyway, so we can get squared up on our edge here just a little bit. And I believe I can then also sneak back through this waterway. I think I can ease everything through this one as well. So as long as we don't have a wet year, as long as we kind of have a normal year, I should be able to sneak through these draws and these waterways all spring and summer next year when we're spraying here. We are coming up the fourth week. It's easy for you to say, right? We've got the fourth week of September is what we're in now. Getting everything settled up and taken care of there. So we are rapidly cruising into winter. So I don't know if we'll get over there to show you guys, but I did get our flax straw stack redone, straightened up. So I believe that hits its high price in January. I do have a buyer for that, with coincidentally delivery in January. So that's what we're going to start there. So here's looking like another spot that we could kind of take out, clean up, get rid of some of these super sharp corners. So that's the other thing. Maybe we actually can do that too today. Maybe that's what we'll do. Up on the north fields that were our canola fields. I did take a few trees out, open up some areas there that need to be worked under. We should probably do that yet this fall too. So before the snow gets too deep. And once the snow starts flying, then the bookwork comes out, and we've just got to get figured out what we're going to put where next year and what we're going to do for crops and fertilizers and everything else. Been talking with the agronomist and with some of the neighbors. There's some thought out there about going to splitting up our nitrogen application, doing half of it with the seed and then half of it partway through the year with the fertilizer, or with the sprayer with liquid. They said there's been guys who've been getting a significant yield boost when they split that nitrogen application. Kind of like what we do with ourselves. We eat 3 meals a day. We don't eat everything in the morning and then we're done for the day. Or even more realistic to crops would be we don't just eat everything when we're born and then never eat again the rest of our life. Kind of taking that theory with plants as well. We give them a little bit of nutrition all through the growing cycle instead of everything all at once up front. So here's some more edges we could kind of clean up, a few trees we could get rid of to make our life just a little bit easier. So that might be a fun winter project there, getting some of that stuff cleaned up. So I have to look at that, think about that. So I am not much of a logger, so I have no idea how we will do that, but never know. Never know what BigSky will come up with up his sleeves. So And you do this opening round with this little 60-foot roller, and it's like, you know, should have gotten the 80-foot roller, but I feel like with the 80-foot roller I would just get myself into more and more trouble. So, and I know, Vanessa, I'm missing a few bits along the edge, but that's just kind of how life is. Real life, it's not always perfect, so could do a little terraforming in there, fill in some of that a little bit, I suppose, but and I did, after I did fill in by that ditch and everything there, I did kind of regret filling that in. So we may have to undo that, who knows. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh, I know, Vanessa, I know. See, because here it's like, I would almost, you gotta take this tree out here to get that corner to flow nice. Same with that one, maybe? I don't know. That's where it gets tough, is you gotta, because to get those I gotta come in at a different angle, and I don't know. Hey, Jake Dupp. Good morning to you, sir. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. How are you on this fine Sunday morning? The start of another work week. Thank goodness we have an extra day today to get prepared for that. Alright, I think, yeah, we're going to take a short thing here. There we go. Alright, now I can chat with you fine folks. Jake is, I am one away from 200. I did notice that last night, Jake. Thanks so much for that. That is all you guys, all of your guys' support. You guys helping me out in chats, sharing my link, talking me up and whatnot, so that is very much appreciated. Seen some pretty decent growth for the channel over the last couple of weeks, so that's been really cool to see. So you're gonna change that, Vanessa. Sounds good. Oh. Hey, there's Charles. Good morning, sir. Welcome in. That's right. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like for us. I know a couple of you already have on the way in. It's much appreciated. We're going to see where... Oh, that's going to take us way the wrong direction. We're just going to back up a little bit. There we go. We'll get this sorted out with GPS here in a bit. How was Charles this morning? How was the walk? If you and Benji have been out yet this morning? And I think, as we did with the drill, we are going to take an extra part of a lap. Gives us a little bit better area headroom wise, but we are going to do that. For fun, we're going the other way. So let's see if we can get sorted here. We'll maybe do a little in-cab this time. So you're on the walk as you speak. Very cool. Very cool. It is a bit crisp here in Montana this morning for a walk. We had about 23 degrees. So this weather we're having this year feels very reminiscent of the month of March when I was but a lad. Cold, snowy, 70 one day, 3 days later it's 20 degrees. So, and it feels like the shifts in weather have been shifting more this way. So, currently 64 there. Yeah, that's a nice temperature for a morning walk. A light jacket, and you can get a nice walk in for sure. So, we're gonna see. Here we go. We can get a nice wide spot going. So, I typically wouldn't roll winter wheat, especially in the fall. I would not want to pack that soil down and flatten it out, because when the winter wind comes, it will blow all of your topsoil away. However, within the game, we don't have that worry. And I'm kind of greedy, and I want that extra yield bonus that comes from rolling. So, you're expecting rain, though, Charles? Well, hopefully it holds off long enough to where you can finish your walk and you don't get too wet on the walk. So, good, Steve. Glad you guys are having a nice day over there. Sounded like maybe some parts over there were having some rough weather for a while there. So glad to hear it's turning into a nice day. So this upcoming week, I think, as long as there's no rain, I think guys are going to be able to get in the field here in Montana. It's been a horrible week, Farmer Steve says. Well, we have those too, you know, so hopefully we don't get hooked on the culvert there. So, but yeah, I think this week could be, this week and next week, if the weather holds, will be super busy work weeks for me as the drills and farmers get rolling in their fields. So, will be interesting for sure. So, we might be shifting to more of a weekend streaming schedule for the next couple of weeks, as work will be busy throughout the day and into the early evening when I'm usually streaming. So, we'll kind of have to play it by ear and see how things go. So, I am sure thankful for that hot magic bean water that puts me in a good mood every morning. Why do I feel like I missed a big section of the field? I didn't. It just feels that way because I'm going backwards of what I normally do around this field. So this is why I don't change things up. I don't like change, because it always makes me feel like I'm missing something. So we're going to kind of split this in half and hopefully not make too big of a mess out of it. I do like the flex in this roller. That is really nice on these fields. I didn't realize it until I was off camera restacking all of the flax straw up there from our flax field, and how much just gentle rolling terrain there is in these fields. There was not a flat spot on that field that I could get a good stack made up there. So we did the best we could and we went with it, but man, it was definitely a challenge. And again, that just goes to show what the map maker had in mind with this map, is just the the area of Canada this is. It's not flat. It's a gentle rolling. Oh, we're going to be in a big mess here. So I take you guys through the trees. Watch your heads. Watch your heads. Thank you. Just that there's really nothing flat. It's all gentle rolling prairies. Like they just, back in the old days, broke out the prairies, and that was it. So. That's why I'm super hesitant to change anything, even getting rid of trees like we talked earlier, because I don't want to mess up the mystique and the feel of this map. So, this is, I've said it before. You guys are probably sick of me saying it. This is by far probably my most favorite map of any era of FS that I've played, and there's been some good ones. I don't know if a lot of you are newer to the game. I don't know if there's any super old veterans like me of the game. But back in FS 15, there's actually two maps that I'm just thinking about it. The one was a states map. Everything was flat, everything was square, but it was huge. At that time it was like a 4X or something like that. And it was the biggest one anybody had ever made for Farm Sim 15. And still to this date, I don't remember the number. I just remember I've never played as much on any other map as I did on that one. I had thousands of hours on that map. Still didn't like it as much as I like Edgewater. This is just my favorite map. So... but that's why I don't want to take away from that mystique, that feel, that this is the map that just, you get that map that just speaks to you. So another favorite of mine from way back in 15 is Idaho. Way back in the recesses of the Farm Sim cobwebs, I can remember playing FS 15. It was on the Idaho map, and they had a soil map and which eventually grew into precision farming. But they had the soil map, and then they had forget if it was a weed management. Morning, Hodge. Welcome in, sir. If it was a weed management map or a mod, I think that's what they called it. But it introduced different spray types for different crops, but also so if you planted barley and you sprayed it with the non-barley approved herbicide, it killed it. And then it was three, so you had your choice of two chemicals between whatever crops, but then the third chemical was basically like a kill-all product, right? So it killed everything, the weeds, the crop, everything. And I can remember being so super excited when that came out, because it was finally like real life. Like you had to choose which chemical and make sure you made the right decision, and then you could spray everything and kill it all, and it was so much fun. And then 17 came out, everything changed. Somebody tried to convert that map in 17 and just messed the whole thing up. Like there was random buildings in the middle of fields, and it just wasn't what it once was. But those are two of my favorite maps that don't even compare, don't even register on the radar in comparison to this one. So, but how is Mr. Hodge doing this morning? I was on a bit of a monologue there when you came in, so I apologize there, but welcome in, glad you're here. You got +3 going to +10 today. Awesome. That is nice. Sounds like a nice day. Like I said before, we're a little chilly this morning, so let's see here if we can. Oh, thank you for the kind post, Jake. I do appreciate that. I'm just seeing it come through on my phone. Thank you so much. That's awesome, buddy. All right. And we're gonna get that little bit out in the middle that I missed. So Miss Vanessa, if you're still watching, I'm going back, cleaning up the skips as best I can. So I'm not usually one to complain too much, but I have been fighting a massive backache all week. Make sure I didn't miss anything over there. Cool. And it is finally this morning kind of starting to sort itself out. So feeling good. Let's get this baby. Oh, I am so totally confused with where I am at the map. By the time I did get done doing this headland, I don't even know what map I'm playing anymore. Oh. I'm skipping again. Don't watch, Vanessa. Don't watch. Jake, we are in the fourth month of September, fourth week of September. So we got to get this rolled, and hoping to get a little spraying. Leaves are turning, they sure are. I'm hoping to get one field sprayed, a little bit of herbicide, a little bit of fall spraying, and then we will start advancing time and see if we can see what happens with the snow. We were talking just a bit earlier in the stream about maybe doing a little bit of logging, straightening up some of these corners, getting rid of some of the trees on the edges, in an effort to make it a little bit easier to make some of these corners, and also help course play out on this field to for when it comes harvest time. I'm going to try something here and hopefully not make a giant huge mess of the entire thing or tear up any equipment. Hey, look at there. We did okay. So ooh, can I swing up and get those? Yeah, for sure, Hodge. We're gonna, so we don't totally screw up the whole thing. There we go. So, because now we can just start going back and forth. Makes life a little bit easier for us. It's one thing I'm still, as much as I play, as much as I'm trying to get used to it, how long it takes for the steering wheel to kick the GPS out when I turn. Yep, that's kind of what happened on this field here. So But I'm thinking we might be able to sneak over the snow if we don't get too much, and get a little bit of logging done over over the winter. And by logging, I mean I'll go out and cut them down and then use some sort of computer magic just to make the trees and stumps disappear. So, namely because I don't have the patience for logging, but we'll see. Maybe we'll have a fun episode of pain and misery in watching BigSky log. So, ooh, chipper. Now that's not a bad idea. That actually isn't a bad idea. Watch. Now that I got the edges knocked out, I kind of wish I had the big roller to make this go a little quicker. But, oh well. I'm always told I'm in a hurry. I need to just slow down and enjoy life. So we're going to slow down. We're going to enjoy life. Did my music die? Or are we just changing songs? Maybe the music's not working. I don't know. Could delete them. For sure, Vanessa, we could delete them. I feel like I should have changed my GPS angle because I feel like all I'm doing is turning. Oh, easy there. Whew. It's the thing with articulated and GPS, you can all of a sudden really start whipping yourself around there if you're not careful, so. When you start doing the snake. That's the great thing. Some of these game mechanics, the tractors behave absolutely just identical to real life, and some of them are just not even remotely close. Like they're just all over the map. So you never seen? Absolutely, absolutely. We can do some first person. So this is a modded version of the in-game one. I am so sorry that I cannot, for the life of me, remember who did this one. But in here, we've got the Borgo monitor. And these monitors are actually really cool in real life. And you've got down here the different controls for the different tanks on the cart. And then over here is basically your on-off. And the different controls for actually raising the toolbar. So you're cruising along, you get to the headland like we are here, and if we were seating, you just hit the top of that button, it picks everything up. You hit the bottom button, it drops everything down, and just works slick as could be. And then this is a pretty realistic version of a Trimble display for the GPS. So very, very cool, very well done mod. See, there we go. But yeah, pretty simple. Watch our corner here. I don't think it was CBW, Vanessa. Oh, I am way off. Hang on, hang on. See, this is what happens when you are way too far off the line. When you engage, it takes a long time and you end up leaving the edge of your pass looking like a snake. So, but yeah, I think this is great. This is kind of a little known tractor, but but it is it's fun. So now we'll have to go back here and see if we can clean up our snaking. So I think we can get in, see if we can get in close enough. That is a pretty much dead-on replica of a Trimble Nav 900 receiver controller. So part of my job when I used to work at the dealership, outside of working with all the fence stuff, was I was the precision ag guy. So I did all the sales and service and setup of all the GPS equipment. So I'm intimately familiar with those two, that antenna controller and the display. So probably not as intimate as I should be with that stuff to do a good job with it, but I started that position kind of in the middle of COVID, and so there was not any opportunities to do any training anywhere, and we're gonna have to come back and get both of those. So it's kind of hard to get the training that I needed, and then as I was getting the ball rolling on all the training, this other opportunity came up and has just been a way better opportunity for me. So hello, Trio Gaming is here this morning. Welcome in, man. Nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're well this morning on a fine Sunday. All right. This chunk done. So I think actually there is a little bit on the other side of this. Oh, I appreciate that, Trio. Thank you so much, man. That is 200. Very cool, sir. Thank you so much. And sorry for the noise. My hat's off to you folks. Sorry, don't be scared of the hair. I apologize. The subs is all thanks to you guys watching what I'm doing, hanging out in the streams. It is all much appreciated. So thank you. I always dreamed, but never imagined that anybody would ever want to watch how I played Farming Simulator, because I love watching everybody else's. I just never, always talked about it, never imagined. So hopefully we can keep this trend growing and have a little bit of fun with it along the way. So thank you guys. Oh, another skip. Vanessa, don't look. I'm just teasing. I don't know if anybody was hanging out in DJ's stream late yesterday afternoon. It might have been evening too for some of you. I don't know, but he had quite the hairdo going yesterday. So, I see there's a little corner we can kind of take out too. So we might have to sell off a semi-load of something and buy us a little side-by-side that we can run around and do some forestry work here and whatnot. So yeah, there you go, Vanessa. I do. I try to play as close to realistic as possible, but wonder if sometimes folks find that boring. So maybe we'll have to try an episode of Fast Farming somewhere along the line and just go for it and see what happens. I don't know. So Trio, that's kind of some things some of us do here in the content creators. We help each other out, throwing up links of other folks, and even if you're not, people can check out your stuff. So easy, easy. Uh-oh, we're gonna hit the tree. Told you we were gonna hit the tree. And I was right. That's the first time today that I was right. Shh, don't tell nobody I was right. Alright, get back on our north and souths. Kiss the windshield. Absolutely, Hudge. I had my seatbelt on. I'm a good operator. I always wear my seatbelt. I don't think I've ever worn a seatbelt in a tractor in my life. I take that back. Maybe once when I was real little with Dad, but back in the days when I started riding in tractors, they didn't have fancy buddy seats and seat belts and all that stuff. I was squished between the seat and the back window. There you go. There you go, Charles. I got to get one of those crash counters set up. So, don't worry about it, Trio. Just roll with it. I can remember as a kid back in the early 90s, even a little bit into the late 90s, riding in the back. It was basically the back window of the old Massey 850 Combine. Thanks, Jake Dupp. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. And there was a little shelf up behind the operator's seat. So Dad would have to get out, and I'd climb up in the back there, and I'd hang out there all day. It didn't bother me a bit, because usually I'd fall asleep. So, okay, how we're gonna slight change in plans here. Let's do this. We're gonna make a couple of laps around the island here. So you're right, Vanessa, this island of trees might be going away. We'll have to see how much other stuff I can get opened up, but this would give us one less obstacle to work around as we're going here, so. Absolutely, Jake. We've got Trio to thank for pushing me over that 200 mark, or to that 200 mark, I should say. So. Sounds good, Charles. All right. I saw that, Jake. I saw that. I very much appreciative of that. Thank you so much. think that little miss there was just part of the terrain there. Whoa. Must have auto-saved. I didn't even see the warning come up. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go backwards around this way. We'll catch these two little bits here. Get that other side of the island wrapped up. And then we should just have the whole west side to do. I think. Yeah. Okay. Fields are shaped like this because that is how the map maker made them. And they are a replica of his area of Canada, as I recall. I like it. I love it. And everybody's going, oh no, another BigSky tirading how much he loves Edgewater. We know, guy, just shut up and farm. Ooh, that's a good tagline. I am the self-proclaimed Sig Hansen of Farm Sim. Shut up and farm. They did, Hodge, and they didn't have the ability to haul in and fill in ditches and everything. So they, how far off? Way off. So yeah, they farmed around all this stuff. They didn't have the ability to fill it in and clear it like we do now. Okay. Oh. Took out the... Instead of burying that culvert, I'm just going to try to crush it with my roller. I don't think that's going to work out either, though, so... We'll just have to work around it best we can and go from there. I should probably plant a little bit more grass around it so I avoid it better, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna jump on easy does it. Holy cow. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna probably work our way east, then come back and catch this little strip here. We'll ease through the waterway. A nice smooth transition for you. Thanks, Trio. Appreciate the stats update. If we could get to 10 likes this morning on this stream, that would be great. Good morning, Mr. Dirt Farmer. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. How are you? How are things up north? Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. It is getting to be that time of year. The phone calls on the support line took a dramatic increase this week, so. There's a few guys starting to get rolling. Bunch of guys out North South Dakota are starting to get rolling a little bit. But mainly it's the panicked guys that are waited till the last minute to get systems installed and systems set up. So they're all panicking because it's almost go time and they delayed and waited till now to get everything set up and rolling. So, but I have an idea this week, as long as the weather stays nice like it is, this week will be the calm before the storm, so to speak. So. Okay, now I think I want to Alt end. That should have, sure did. We can do this piece. We're going to center that GPS. I love it when my buttons work. So, wait, what's that say on my shirt? Rogator. Huh. Rogator. Wonder what those are. Wonder what those are. Alright, be missing a few bits there, but that's alright. It is definitely that, Hodge. We had some localized flooding here in the community this week, especially Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday. It was gorgeous all 3 days. Welcome back, Charles. Refilled your coffee, it looks like. Good. And then Thursday, it didn't help. It rained and snowed most of the day, believe it or not, over a good portion of the state. I had to take a little road trip up to the dealer in Havre to help them finish up an install, and it rained all the way from southwest Montana down by Bozeman here, all the way to Havre. So it was kind of interesting to have it rain and or snow all the way that whole entire trip. Usually you drive out of it at some point, but not this time. I do want to check. No, I don't have any productions. See how we're doing here. So we just got this western edge here, it looks like. Should be good to go. Then we got to get over here and see if we can get this field sprayed. So that is the plan. live in the small city. It's April, still freezing at night here. I had 23 this morning when I got up about an hour and a half ago. Sun's just starting to peek over the mountains now, so it's going to warm up hopefully fairly quickly. But yeah, it was pretty chilly this morning. So okay. I caught it, Vanessa. I caught it, but I didn't want to spoil the surprise. Okay. Now, if I recall from the map, there's not a whole lot of straight left in what we needed done. So we're just going to kind of do it freehand, as they say. So kind of an interesting feature that one of the GPS companies had is they had what they called freeform. So instead of just a replicated straight line all the way across, basically I would make this pass and then it would create a line identical to what I just made with curves and whatever else next to it on either side. And I got to play with that once or twice very briefly, and it worked pretty well actually. They did call it freeform, so it's pretty cool. That is correct, Charles. The old legends, April showers bring May flowers. The question is, do you know what the May flowers bring? I'll give you guys a few minutes to chew on that one. Excuse me. All right. Sorry about that there. Hodge, this field is actually already planted in winter wheat. And so we are just rolling it down to get that extra yield bonus. Not so much allergies, Vanessa, as much as I was out all day Thursday in the rain and the cold and the snow and the sleet and the whatever else was going on. So I'm just a little, I don't want to say it's a cold. It's not a cold because I feel just fine. It's just, eh. Very nice, Charles. Very nice. Our legend, our family saying was always, April showers bring May flowers. May flowers bring pilgrims. So maybe that's just a my family thing, because we can be a little unique sometimes in our family. So. At least I think unique is the safest word. As far as I know, not many of my family is in the stream, if any of them, so. The see? You got it. It's a terrible joke. I'm a terrible dad joke person, so. But I had to fire the guy that mows my lawn. He just wasn't cutting it. So I got to set up a queue. Ooh, that was much steeper than I was thinking it was going to be. Let's just grab our map here, check, make sure we got all of the big pieces. We did. Perfect. Let's back on out of there. Now I'm completely lost. Ah, there we go. There's the bins. Whew! I don't think I want to go diving off through another ditch. That was a traumatic experience for me. I don't want to do it again. So... Alrighty. Oh. What, I forget how this one goes, so I'm going to goof it up. But what does an elephant take on vacation? Or no, excuse me, what does an elephant pack on his vacation? Well, he packs his trunk, of course. All right. There you go. There you go, Charles. All right, there you go. You guys got that one. Let's see here. Good morning, Miss Wild. How are you? Welcome into BigSky's Terrible Dad Joke Hour, where we also do some live streaming and just generally yuck around and have a good time. We're going to see if we can... Oops. There we go. Get our roller cleaned up here a little bit. Looks like we've got a little leak on our hydraulic hoses here. Those babies are way dirty. I am doing very well this morning, Miss Wild. Very well. I've got a good cup of coffee this morning, a good chat going with some friends here in the stream. We're just having a ball. Although I have a feeling I may have lost a viewer or two with my dad jokes, but you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. So, okay, so hopefully I can sneak past the old semi over here. Looks like I can. Because we got a little spot back here that we're going to put the roller for the winter. And I think... I don't have go green. Go green, he says. You mean like this green? I don't know if I can do that, Hodge. I don't know. I don't know. So this is the one we've got here, the 4440. And I'm just not super tickled with it. Just not. It doesn't really fit in. It's too kind of mainstream. So I've got a little something we might show you though. But we're gonna park this guy here for now, and we're gonna cruise over here. So this baby cruises like crazy. We go real fast with this one. Just not sure about it. Not sure how I feel about it because it's got a bunch of different camera angles, which is really cool. But still on the look for something just a little bit different. I would love to see an Apache. It's a kind of an off-brand of sprayer, but don't have those in game. So I did stumble across the one we're going to go try this morning. The only downside to that mod that we're going to try this morning is it doesn't have See and Spray on it. So we don't see the chemical savings, and I don't know what it's going to do to our yield bonuses, but we're going to try it anyway. So we will head over here to Cleaver Motors. And I don't know that we're going to sell this one, but the dealer needs to do a little bit of work to it. So we're going to just drop it off here. And we're going to hit our head on the booms. Dad jokes and all. Good. Good. So we've got this guy here. Oh no. I put it in, but I don't think I activated it. Oh no. I had a Rogator sprayer to try this morning, and I didn't activate it. Shoot. Okay, well, we're going to do this. I'm going to jump over to this screen with you guys while I jump out of the game here a minute and get that mod loaded in, if you'll bear with me. Shoot. I put it in, everything ready to go, and then totally whiffed. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Let's hear it, Miss Wild. Bring it on. Bring it on. Let's hear it. What did the grape say to the other grape? Love it. That's good. That's good. I can use that one with my kids, because they usually are whining about something. Okay. So good news is I did not have to go all the way back out of the game. So let's get you guys back in here, and we are going to see. There it is. I believe this one originally appeared in 17, And then they converted it over to 19, and here it is in 22 as well. Stenkamp, as it said, is the original maker of this mod, and Southern Delta Farms converted it, I believe. We can do narrow tires, we can do wider tires, normal tank, stainless steel tank, and we'll throw some GPS on it. So we're just going to lease it for now. We'll try it out this morning. 13,000. It is a spindly little unit. And we also have to get some herbicide for it. I think we're going to go with the Corteva. Actually, I do want to check one thing. Bear with me, guys. On 4243 is... I think we're going to need 2 of those because I can't remember what that other field is. 19, 42, and 43. So what's 19? So we're going to need just over 4,000. So... ooh. Oh, I forgot I had that Pioneer seed pack in there. Look at all those different seeds. Man, living. Okay. So we're going to need that. And that. And that. Unfortunately, I think we're going to need 3 of them. So. Alright. What you confused about, Trio? Alright. I can't giddy up. I don't know, Vanessa. What did the horse say after it tripped? Where's my... I did buy it, didn't I? Or lease it? Yeah, see, it's leased. Where is it? Ruh-roh. I bet I know where it is. I think it's probably going to be over here in the... I know exactly where it is. Because BigSky is a big doofus and reset the sell point out in the middle of the winter week. So, ooh, Challenger configuration valued. Ooh, I did try it. This thing should. I guess I didn't try that part. Why is it not loading anything? Don't do this to me. Oh goodness. Falling and I can't get it. Yeah, see, there you go. You were spot on with that one, Trio. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna bite at that one, Vanessa. Why can't we hear the parrot? Because they're extinct. Because the bee is... You win, Vanessa. You win the morning right there. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, let's see. Maybe we have to be here? Let's see. I am not having the patience for this morning. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. Whoa! That was a bad button push. Okay, enough of that. We'll clean that mess up later. Let's go spray. Hey, Faber Farms. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well this fine Sunday. Assuming it's a little later in the day, so probably more like a good afternoon to you, sir. A well-balanced horse. Alright. Gotta get this folded out here. While it's folding, we're going to set up a GPS line. Oh, we're unfolding into a pole. That's never good. Get that recentered. Why? Oh, this is just shaping up to be a massive epic failure. It's spraying, there's product going out, but nothing's dying. Stable. Little bits here and there, but it's not. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know what's going on here other than we're just spraying and nothing's dying. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Hang on, I gotta catch up with you guys because you're okay. What do you call an angry carrot? A steamed vegetable. All right, what was that other one? I gotta go back here. I gotta go back. Well-balanced horse is stable. Okay, yep. Steamed vegetable. In a snowbank. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice trio. Very nice. Make an egg roll. Alright. As soon as Vanessa's done, I got a polar bear one for you. I don't know what the deal is here. This worked just fine the other day. You push it. All right. This one takes a minute, so bear with me here. I have no idea what's going on, but this demo with this Challenger is failing. All right. Okay, give me just a second, Trio. Okay. How do you catch a polar bear? That's the question. How do we catch a polar bear? The answer is very simple. You go up to the North Pole. You dig a great big hole in the ice. And around that ice, you put a pea every so often around that hole. And then you fill the hole with ash, like campfire ash. And then after that, it's very simple. When the polar bear comes to take a pee, kick him in the ash hole. Right on the edge of okay. Right on the edge. I don't know why. Is this because may have to use a weeder? Yeah, but but why is there just weird spots where it will spray? Like, that's what I don't understand. Or is it because there's lime on there? I don't get the problem here, guys. Just feeling crummy. Alright, go for it, Trio. Go for it. This is weird. I've never seen this before. Alright, what did the mama cow say to the baby cow? Are you my paw? No, no. I might have to, because it has been move over. It's past your bedtime. Nice, Trio. I like it. I like it. Good one. Good one. Charles, this has been harvested and mulched and limed, and the fields joined together, but it hasn't been cultivated, so I don't know what. I mean, obviously, we're just going to return this baby to the dealer because it don't work. This is great, isn't it, Hodge? This is awesome. My whole hesitation is that case one doesn't work super well either. It has some spraying issues as well. So I don't know. It is the struggle stream, Faber, that is for sure. We're going to go return this to the dealer. That was a $13,000 demo that we'll never get back. We'll have to visit with the dealership about that. Yes, in Farm Sim you have to pay for the demos. Just kidding, we can F12 and solve that problem, but okay, to save us some time, to return this guy because he does not work. We'll have to play with that a little bit more. And then oh, does that thing not show up? Oh, there it is. Okay. Reset him over there. Hey, I thought I saw the train running. Does nothing work in my stream anymore? Like, seriously. I can't load anything? I kind of wonder if it's those... Shouldn't be, though, because they're the same... Not to lose it, people. So it might be those... Do you have to... Do you have to take those and fill them or something? I shouldn't be able to lift them, should I? Oh, I still have super strength on, though, don't... No, I shouldn't. Should I? No. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Anyway. We have some spray in there. Their horns don't work, you guys. Oh, this is awesome. Keep it up. I'm going to have to go back and write a bunch of these downs. Alright, sell it and repurchase. Yeah, we'll try that next time. There's something wonky with it. I'll have to mess with it later. I want to get this sprayed instead, so. Miss Wild just flew in from New York and her arms are tired. Yeah. Pile of cats. I'm yapped. Their arms don't work. The jokes are working very well. I don't have a whole lot of high hopes for this one working either. There's something goofy with the spraying of this one. I know the textures, the animations don't work. But why is it just some places? That's what's not making any sense. Oh, whatever, it can too. Okay. We're going to try one last thing here and figure out how to get this herbicide back out. There's supposed to be a way. I don't remember now. Well, let's try that. Maybe that's the problem. You can spray the... So it's not... That is a good one, Trio. I agree. What is going on? Okay. I am using precision farming, Vanessa. That I just don't know what... It sprays the part that I worked up to make the field a little bit bigger, but it doesn't get... So is that a problem with the sprayer? Is that a problem with the map? I don't even understand what's going on. Okay. So first things first, we got to jump out. And we got to... Okay, now we're going to go try... I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Just... What did the weeds say to the farmer? I don't know, Charles, but I'm dying to know. Hey, you know what? I'm totally fine with the joke stream. This is awesome. This is awesome. So, my OBS is just in the way. I either have one person in here or 10. 10 of you fine folks in here this morning. It is absolutely awesome. We got a bunch of likes in here. What are we up to? Does it show me? 12 likes. Beautiful. Can we hit 15? I have 12. I need 15. Woo. All right. All right. Let's go. Yep. We will do that as soon as I get out to the field and get this loaded. It should be... Whoa. That was scary. My mouse back over here where it belongs. Ooh, I got some puppy dogs outside I can see. The family must be getting up. Oh, it's like you gotta be kidding me. Okay. If this doesn't work, we're packing up, selling out, going back to building dog houses. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. Oh, what? Graham? Graham sneak in here somewhere? Ah, there he is. Graham comes rolling through the door with a good one. Love it, man. Morning, morning. Glad to see ya. Glad to see ya. Okay, so... It is something with the map, I'm guessing. The weeds are small. Is it because the lime is down? No, because other areas it sprays it. This is... What else can I try? I mean, I can get the harrow out, but, well, maybe that's what we'll have to do. I mean, I'm out. Okay, I got one thing. Well, no, that's not going to work either. This has something to do with textures, I think. Because why? What's different about this ground? Why that little strip? It's like the non... It's only spraying these little areas, but why? Goodness, you guys are running away with chat. I'm not even paying attention. Oh, careful. With precision farming, if your field isn't up to par, it won't spray. What do you mean, Vanessa? Because the weeds are small. And it sprays over where I've plowed, but there's also no weeds there where I've joined these fields together. I think there should be, yeah. But see, like here, this little bit got sprayed. Okay. We're going to try something. Hang on, we're running really, really fast. Well, that's going to take out the weeds too, though. Does mulching get rid of weeds? I'm going to look here. Nope, I need my main menu. Q. We're actually going to the book, to the owner's manual here. Farming basics. Mulching. Yeah, but I'm trying to spray for weeds, Vanessa, is what I'm going for. I'm not worried about the... And it's like it won't... I don't know, it's very weird. Because if I come out here with the mulcher and the weeder, it'll get rid of the weeds and it'll work under the lime. We better try that, I guess. We're going to put the big versatile on the... Didn't want to have to mulch this again, but we're going to find out. Careful there, farm dog. He doesn't have a name, he's just farm dog. Okay, sorry, I'm still trying to recover from Miss Wild's knock-knock joke there, because that's just awesome. Okay. Oh, I ran him over. Poor little fella. Because no matter what tillage I do to incorporate the lime, yeah, I don't have a part in that field. The next thing I'm going to... Actually, we should try that now a minute. Good call, Vanessa. I have an idea. Let's see here. I need to figure out which field that is. Looks like it's field 20. Or parcel 24, excuse me. Is going to become mine now. I hope we can get through to that other field somehow. So we've slipped from realistic streaming to BigSky's going to do some testing, so close your eyes. Come on, there we go. Okay, so over here it works just fine. And over this lime, it works just fine. So is it because there's still stubble there? Hang on, we got to bounce through this one too, sorry. This is probably going to get us stuck. You see, and this one it doesn't. But it does in little spots. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know. Because it's going down, it's using it, but it's not killing anything or changing anything. So I think, what was the other field that had, yeah, see, that one works. I want to go this way. So these are all cultivated. Don't think so, Vanessa. That was down here, and that sprayed just fine. But there also wasn't any weeds there. That's kind of what I'm thinking too, Graham. Because see here, there's a big chunk. Why would this random triangle spray, but the rest of it not? Like, that's what's weird. But that's the problem, Vanessa, is it needs it. I'm sitting over weeds and it's not spraying. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're a square? So this... It's not allowing it to, or it's only spraying where I missed with the mulch. See that? So I bet if I come right over here, it's going to spray. This right here. So it's got something to do with that mulch layer. Which seems weird. Hey, Jay Meister. Appreciate you stopping in, man. I don't believe I've seen you in before. So welcome in if this is your first time. We're just having some fun with weeds and precision farming, and I think I figured it out. I think. And we're going to hit a tree. So here's where I joined the fields together. And Jason is here this morning. Welcome in. See? So it's whatever little bits I missed when I mulched it. So when you have a mulch texture on a field, it won't spray. Because I'll bet this, I'm just going to double test this just to confirm it. See, because here's that little spot that was missed. So it's got something to do with the mulch. The mulch state. Because I can get rid of the weeds with this mechanically. But I was kind of hoping it was going to work the lime in too, but it's not, which is fine. So it's got something to do with that mulch layer, because here, that's going to mulch, because that's what I've missed. Well, that's kind of a revolting little development. We'll have to see what we can do. Because I've already harrowed this. I just wanted to spray out the weeds and be done. Excuse me. Well, we might just have to lease a little light tillage tool and do a little bit of light tillage on this. Right, Jason? Right? Awesome. 13 of you in here. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Well, on that note, let's fold. Good morning, Ray. Welcome back in. Or if you've been lurking the whole time, glad you're stopping in, chatting with us a bit. For those of you that are just joining us, I am farming, and my good friends in chat, Vanessa and Miss Wild, are keeping us, and Trio, are keeping us highly entertained with some jokes. I got us started with some terrible dad jokes, and it has avalanched from there into a high old time. So, and we got Farmer in here. Welcome in, welcome in. Now that we've got the issues figured out here, I better check up. Rest in peace, boiling water. You'll be missed. Yep, I would agree, Charles. I think a seedbed finisher will take care of it, and I think I am going to give that land all a try. We'll have to do a little bit of mechanical weeding, get rid of that. I want that lime mixed in for sure. So this could be a little. We're gonna park this guy right here. Get rid of that for you. Okay. All right. So Ray has joined in. Let's see. Farmer is here. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Jason's here. Hey, good morning, Brian. Welcome in, Mr. Firefighter. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Glad you are here. Glad you are here. All right, so we're going to return this guy. And we're going to go see. I think he should be in Disc Harrows, should be that big old land hall. Now this guy is at 10. Maybe we got to give the sunflower a try. What do you think? Sunflower, Landall. 15 awesome people. That is great, Vanessa. All right. Let's see, Trio. What do you call a cow without a baby calf? A steer? A bull? All right. I think we're going to go with this one. Mulcher and a disc. Just a disc. Just a mulcher. Let's do mulcher and a disc. Well, no, I guess we don't have to because it's already mulched. Let's just do the disc harrow. All right, and we're going to fold this guy up. Oh, I know he's got to be started for that. And we're going to reset this one. Okay, we're going to go back. Whoop. Literally, we're going to go back. Decaffeinated. I like a Trio. Nice. Nice. I'll take that one. Absolutely. Ooh. Brian's been out having some fun. I say that, you'll know what I mean, because it's also devastating for the folks that lost their structure in the fire. But for you, it's fun. I've been there. So, there's few things that get the blood flowing like a good structure fire. So. Fruit flies like bananas. Alright, well this is good to know. Something changed though. Something wonky going on in Farm Sim Land. Because I know those other fields didn't... Or did I... No? I mulched them. Or I limed them and then I mulched them. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What I do know is you guys are having fun in chat. I'm here just dorking around. I'm not paying any attention to you guys. For that, I do apologize. We've got to get out here and get some mulching going. Or some disking going. Then I can chat with you guys. That is very much true, Graham, because I need to do the same. Mine's almost empty too. See that? Now it is empty. Now we're really up Schlitz Creek. Isn't that a TV show? Something? I don't know. I think it's something my kids watch. Who knows? Absolutely, Hodge. Absolutely. This baby folded. Just so you know, if this doesn't work to incorporate the lime, the whole setup's getting thrown against the wall, and we're gonna call it a day. Just saying. I know, but I actually do have access to this land because I own it. That works. That works really nice. Okay. Let's get a GPS course set up right quick here for you all. Then I can do a little bit more chatting with all of y'all. Oh, and it didn't take Dirty Bugger. Actually, yeah. Let's do it on the angle. Shall we? I think so. It might be kind of fun. Oh, now it's going to freak out and not know which one to do. Alright. We're going to take that back to 12 because this should pull at about 11. And we're going to do that. Look at there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. This is working. Oh, Ray, we've been going jokes all morning, man. Whoops, 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 whoops. I gotta figure out how to use my buttons again. Alright, so. Yeah. Yep. Trio and Miss Wild and Vanessa have been keeping us highly entertained with their jokes. So that is, I started it. I'll admit, I'm at fault. I started it, and they have just taken it and run with it and kept us highly entertained. Highly entertained. Very true, Brian. Very true. That old siren of Wayland does do it. That does work as well. So. I love it, Vanessa. Love it. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. That one's good. Oh, let's see what else here. Thank you, Graham. I knew it was a Canadian TV show somewhere along there. Is that still on normal TV, or did it get bumped to like Netflix or something like that? Oh, let's see. Okay, I missed one here or something. Jason, round bales to cows, because they need a square meal. Alright. If you have jumped in lately and I have missed you because we've been trying to figure out why I can't spray the weeds, I do apologize. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. 15 awesome folks hanging out here with us this morning. And it's going to kick us on to the next one. Perfect. Doing this a little unconventional here. But this is working. This is working. As long as it's clean, Ray. As long as it's clean. The theme is dad jokes. So go for it. Let's hear it. I'm ready. And let's go this line there. There we go. Oh, for sure. For sure, Brian. For sure. I was actually just reminiscing the other day about we used to have, back in the day, we used to have the old Audible voice-activated pagers. Or not voice-activated, but they played a certain tone, and each department had a different tone. And so when yours was cued, your pager went off, and it was this shrill, followed by dispatch. You know, it was basically like a one-way radio, right? Dispatch telling you where to go and whatnot. And I can still remember the old adrenaline dumps from when that thing used to go off. And back in my younger years, when my head hit the pillow, I was out. I was dead to the world. And that was one of the few things that would always, never without a doubt, wake me up. The cafe. The cafe. There you go. I like it, Trio. I like it. All right, Ray, waiting for yours. No? Okay. Maybe another time then. Maybe another time. We're keeping this mostly family friendly. So. All right. This is working very well, very well. I like it. Okay, I just would really like to know why I can't spray over the mulch. That's interesting. You'll say, but you'll get a timeout. That's understandable, sir. That's understandable. Sometime we'll have a late stream. Adult advisory stream. How's that? How's that? Alright, do a little bit of edge work here. The old black pagers, like the old Motorola, what are they, like a Monitor 2 or Monitor 2 or Monitor 3, something like that. Man, if you still got those old school ones, that's awesome. They, I don't know how long ago they went to the old alphanumeric pagers. Down here in my area, and they're just not the same. But it did get to the point when I was working ambulance that I could set mine. Ooh, not good, not good. Okay, so we gotta stop. Let's see here, we gotta back up maybe. I don't know if I'll be able to get out of it without folding everything up, because that is going to whip around and catch. It's not going to let me sneak past. Dog biscuits. Dog biscuits. But it did get to the point, Brian, that I could, because the alphanumeric ones that we had, they had a vibrate only option, and then a audible and vibrate, or just audible. It got to the point I just left mine on vibrate all the time, and it would wake me up from a dead sound sleep just on the bedside table at the station. So. Yeah, I've heard about that active 911 thing. It's a cool idea, but yeah, your phone's got to be in service for sure. Where does a good fellow Canadian person take an American person to first time? Hortons for Timbits and coffee? Absolutely, Ray. Absolutely. I could do some Timmy Hortons and some coffee and donuts there. Absolutely. I know, Ray. Spell check always screws up a good joke, doesn't it? Oh. %100% digital? Okay. Oop. Autosave glitching out there on us. Absolutely, Hodge. Dark roast is a must. A bulldozer. I like it, Trio. I like it. I like it. Ooh. No Timbits for Ray. Robin's Donuts, huh? Ooh. Aren't those fighting words from up north? You guys better be careful. Let me separate you two. Just teasing. Just teasing. So. Careful, Graham. Ray's gonna come get you. Alright. Ease it through the ditch there. Ooh. Man. Digs are flying. Oofta. And thanks to the power company for dropping this power pole. Just shooting out into the field like that literally does absolutely nothing. So, good job there. Thanks for that. Don't know what that's all about, but whatever. That's right, Cram. Just keep digging, buddy. Just keep digging. Just keep it digging. Alright, I better check. What are we at here? 17 likes. We've got 17. I would love to hit 20. Don't have too much time left. So if you haven't gotten your like in today, if you wouldn't mind taking a few seconds to do that, it's free. There we go, into the camera. It's free, it's fun, and it helps me out. So, you can do something free, you can do something fun, and you can do something, a good deed, all on a Sunday morning, all before the week starts. And what better way to start your week with something free, something fun, and a good deed done. And I'm not even going to try to get in that corner. That's just too much. It's too much. Can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, Ray, you definitely have my attention now. I just need to know what a turbo shot is, because that sounds delicious and right up my alley. Actually, since we're talking about Dunkin', I don't know that there's a Dunkin' Donuts in Montana. Oh, Charles. My man. Right there. We, one of the first times I'd ever had Krispy Kreme, I was a senior in high school and went to Florida for a NASCAR race, and I was with my parents, and we were headed out to the track that morning. We got our donuts. We parked in the parking lot, grabbed the shuttle, and we jump on the shuttle bus, and the driver of the bus was this absolutely hysterical older Southern gal. And Dad and I get on the bus, each with a half a dozen box of Krispy Kremes, and she looks at us, she says, "Boy, you two, don't you two hurt yourselves with them Krispy Kremes." I was like, "No ma'am, we sure won't." It was just one of those moments in time that I will never forget, because it was just absolutely perfect way to start the day. So since then I've been hooked on Krispy Kreme ever since, and yeah. This might be... Come on, there we go. There we go. Now I can look around, do a few things. We got that edge opened up just a little bit there. We'll do a few more back and forths here, folks, but it might be getting down to the time where we're about done. Which, coincidentally, Mr. Dirt Farmer should be firing up his stream here shortly in about 10 minutes or so. So we'll hang out here for a little bit, and then we probably should go... whoa, not the button I wanted to push. Send you guys all over to him, hang out with him this morning. He's got some good content all the time, so he's a good fella. Definitely a good friend of the stream. So hopefully at some point this spring or summer, my travels will take me up to his area of Montana. And yeah, we know Siri. I don't know why Siri does this. There's the pet cam. Okay. Let's see if I can't get this. Whoa. Get this whole thing screwed up here. Can't ever remember. There we go. Alright. Everything's still working. Good, good, good. You went to Bristol Motor Speedway. I have been to Daytona, and that's it. It's kind of funny. It used to be huge into NASCAR. Watched it, every Sunday religiously. And then it was, I'll never forget this, because they went to that, what they call kind of their playoff format, where it's like the last 10 races are kind of their playoffs, and they did that to like increase the fan base and increase the excitement and everything. I literally stopped watching about that same time just because it didn't, I don't know, it was weird. So but I was the Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt, tail end of Dale Earnhardt era. That was kind of my era. So, and now I think, shoot, most of those guys are all retired now, aren't they? Who's the Lowe's guy? I can't think of his name. Chad Little? No. Yeah, I agree, Jason. It was just kind of like, Jimmy Johnson. Thank you, Ray. Jimmy Johnson. I could not think of his name. I'm like, so I kind of liked him. I kind of liked him and Gordon. I liked Gordon and Tony. They didn't even like each other, but I liked them both. So that was always who I cheered for every Sunday. So, but yeah, it was crazy. I was at, so it was that February race, the 500, that Dale died. We went to the summer race, at Pepsi 400, in July of that same year that he died. Yep. Chad Little drove for Deere. Oh, okay, that's where I knew the name from. Thank you, Jason. But it was crazy to go to Daytona after Dale Sr. had died, and see all of his souvenir trailers still there, and lines like you wouldn't believe. Still, that was 6 months after his death, and they were still just buying. Yeah, there you go, farmer. He was still selling out at just about every track they took those trailers to. So, but if you haven't gone, I do encourage you to go to at least one somewhere. It's a pretty neat experience. And the people watching is fabulous. I love people watching. It's just great. But yeah, you'd see, and I was one of them. I had all my Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart gear on. But yeah, it was, you'd see people in line. They had they had hats and coats and shirts and pants and shoes, and they're in line just buying more more souvenirs of stuff. It was just crazy to see. So, but spent a couple of days at the beach. You know, the whole Florida experience, which, you know, for podunk little Montana kid was pretty neat in and of itself. But yeah, that was the big thing. So met Kyle Larson. Very cool. Very cool. So my uncle, let's see, I gotta make sure I line this up right. So my uncle won a trip through his work. He used to work at a Chevrolet dealership. Drag racing. Now that's something I would like to watch more of. I just never know when it's on. But anyway, the inaugural race at Texas Motor Speedway, my uncle was there with the dealership that he worked for, him and one of the salesmen. He was in the auto body side, one of the salesmen. Anyway, somehow they ended up at that race. And they ended up in the right tent at the right time. Somehow it was like a total sheer luck fluke thing. But he got to drive one of the inaugural Camaros with Terry Labonte in it. And that was pretty cool to see his pictures and hear that story from him, that he basically got to drive Terry Labonte around Texas Motor Speedway in a brand new Camaro. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it was sheer luck. He was in the right place at the right time, and so plethora of concerts. Garth Brooks. I have been to Garth Brooks actually as well, Vanessa. He puts on a good show. So, in June, Mrs. BigSky and I have tickets to, exactly, Charles. We were just at the exit and back about 20 or 25 rows, right at the exit of pit row. And that's exactly right. The smell of burned rubber was it was awesome. Awesome experience. So, but was it the TV show Whose Line Is It Anyway? Apparently they've made that into like a traveling show now. So the wife and I have tickets to that in June. So we're gonna go see that. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. So, but awesome guys. Well, I think first time you went to Delaware Monster Mile, met Dale Senior was 98. Very cool. So you actually, I mean, you got to meet him, Ray. That's really freaking cool. Yeah, he's just one of those classics, isn't he? So. It's I don't know if it's the actual Whose Line Is It Anyway, guys, but it came across in the town where we live here. It came across they're going to be in traveling. It's like a traveling show. So Travis Tritt is good, Vanessa, for sure. That's the old school country that I like. Those old guys, Garth Brooks, Travis Tritt. All the Brooks and Dunn stuff, Sammy Kershaw, all of them guys. That's the good country music. All right, we want to lift. There we go. And we're gonna engage, drop. Just about had it. Yeah, Graham. When it's. Can't think of it actually. Maybe it might be in my calendar. What it's actually called. Oh, let's see. Whose Live Is It Anyway is the name of the show. But it's based on Whose Line Is It Anyway, and I think it's some of the guys from the show, but not all of them. But it looks like it's going to be hysterical. It's a good time. Absolutely, Vanessa. Absolutely. If we could let's give Dirt just a minute or two to get rolling, and then yeah, as soon as he's live, let's throw up a link there, and we'll jump over there and raid him for sure. So. You got rice cooking in the microwave. Very nice. Roy Clark. Why is that name familiar, Jason? I feel like I should know that name or something. Hee-haw, thank you. Yep, that's it. Now I remember. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Graham. Alright, if you guys will bear with me here just a moment. We're going to go see if I can do this. Yep, absolutely. I am going to grab that link. And we will head over there.
Well, thank you there, Brian. I really appreciate it.
Let me see if I can figure it out. There we go. I think this is how I do this. I've never done this before, so we're going to try. That should be Mr. Dirt Farmer's link if it works. Let's cruise over there. Give him a like. Because we are... Maybe. Oh, did that a little early.